Libra. Hi, kittens. Let's do your November 2020 forecast. This is good for the sun, rising moon, and Venus sign of Libra, or the sun, rising moon sign, actually, for my general forecast. I leave the Venus out, but it could resonate for your Venus sign. It is a general reading. It may not resonate with all of you. If this doesn't resonate, watch your rising and moon signs. I'm going to put this reading on both of my channels, Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs, and Soma Chandra Libra, which is Libra Nation. If you're new to either of these channels, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. If you're a Libra, you definitely want to get into the collective on my other channel, or my channel, Soma Chandra Libra. On Soma Chandra Tarot, I read for all 12 zodiac signs. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule is in the description below. Please do not email me about scheduling unless you have a problem with scheduling. I will just send you to the website. I do not schedule through my email. Okay, you guys? If you're new, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, Libra, let's get into it. We're going to do a general forecast and look at every part of your life. And I will also do a love reading for you on Soma Chandra Libra as well for November in a few days. Okay? What came out of the Awakened Soul Tarot for you was really great. Solitude and authenticity. I think that you guys will be enjoying some time alone. I love that there's a fox here and a moth. There's people here in the background having fun. Luck is on your side this month. I think you're going through a beautiful transformation, or you're going to try to in November. And you're going to just fold your legs here and smile and try to seek some calm and solitude. But I do see a group of friends around you as well that you could be a part of. I think in your time alone, you will be very focused on authenticity. Your guides want you to get in touch with the real you. When authenticity comes out, it's about getting involved, getting in touch with who you truly are, and your true nature as a person, how you identify as a person, what your beliefs are. It's time to be the real you, Libra, and it's time for you to own it. I do think you'll be searching your soul and spending some time by yourself in order to do that, which is awesome. What came out of my soul's journey deck for you was a little bit different, though. I think this is just something deeper that you're working on. Change, death, and judgment. These came in the reverse. I think that some of you in November really need to work on allowing something to end and something new to come in. You may even just be dealing with a person who's resisting to change, but change says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you will need to move. You will need to grow. This is orange. That's your sacral chakra. What drives you and motivates you? You might be resistant to some change. Your guides are reminding you, understand that nothing will grow or evolve without your movement, without your involvement. So if you want change, you're going to have to do something, not nothing. Death came as well. Some of you are connecting to a Scorpio here with death and judgment. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. It's okay to change, because something new will grow in the place of what dies. Know that with every ending, there is a new beginning. And judgment came out. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Someone might not be able to face Judgment Day with you, or you with them. Understand that your path is your path. Someone else's path is their path. We all have our own unique path and challenges. It's time to let go of the old, allow for change. Do not pass judgment on anyone else. Try not to, you know, make the right judgment calls for you, Libra, and focus on your own path and your own challenges. Yeah, change is the thing. Change is the thing. In regards to health, this could be your physical health and your mental health or emotional health as well. Indigo came out. Improve your vision. This comes out a lot for people. Some of you just need a damn eye exam. Some of you are going to have problems driving at night. Some of you need to get a little bit closer to a situation and see it more clearly. This could just be like a physical thing, like you need to go get an eye exam. Also, Azure came out, protect yourself. You will need to be cautious and protect yourself from something physically. In November, some of you just plain need to use protection, if you know what I mean, but it will be a time to see something more clearly, improve your vision on a situation in order to protect yourself. Also, lighten up came out. Some of you need to lighten your physical weight. Some of you are getting a little pasty. and you need some more sunlight. Some of you just need to release some heavy burdens and lighten up. You need to lighten up a little bit, okay? And in getting out of a place of judgment, harsh judgment, and allowing for endings and change, that will lighten a load for you in more ways than one. Some of you just need to make a change so that you can allow for this clean slate. Yeah. In regards to career, money, finances, I have isolation, release in reverse. Here's a death card in reverse as well, and passion. Some of you have been working alone a lot. Now, isolation isn't necessarily bad, but I'm seeing solitude and isolation. So if you guys have been, a lot of us have been working from home, right? Try to make the most of and enjoy your time alone. You may feel somewhat isolated in a situation, though, in regards to career and finances. Something does need to be released. Once it is, you might be able to renew a passion for yourself in regards to career or a creative project or a hobby, something you're doing in the 3D pentacle realm. Find your passion. Ask yourself, is it solitude where I can be authentic, or is it isolation? Definitely work on the release. Work on the release so that the passion can flow. Some of you just need some time to work through something that you're trying to release by yourself so you can renew your passion, which is good. Love, relationships. I never do this. I have never done it, but they wanted me to. I have two different love messages for you, Libra. They could all coincide for you, or one will resonate for some of you, and others a different one will resonate. The first cards that came out of the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck for love, romantic, familial, otherwise, relationships. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter, beginnings, new direction, fresh start, a new direction, a chance. There's been illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed, and distance, barrier, separation, and space. So I think that you guys in November will experience some feelings of imbalance and clouded and skewed judgment in regards to relationships. Make sure you're seeing things clearly and allow for change, and let other people have their own opinions. Focus on your own. You may have been giving or receiving some mixed signals. You may have a heart fog going on, some blocked emotions. Address the blocks. Move towards a new direction and a fresh start and a chance. I think that's what you want to do. There could be some barriers and distance and space between you and another person. You may simply need to do that so that you can search your soul and find out who you really are and lighten up and allow for the change, right? The advice that came out from the Romance Angel Oracle deck was, first and foremost, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from other people. Just support. They don't need to make their decisions for you, but let your friends help you right now. True love came out. This could be the romance of a lifetime. Some of you are trying to attract new love or something new in your life that you feel in total alignment with. The way to do that is to stay in your present moment. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, not the past, not 5 minutes from now, not 6 months from now, this moment. You attract love by practicing mindfulness and staying in the moment. Okay. That's their advice to you. Let your friends help you. You could be attracting new love, but you've got to address the heart fog first. A second message wanted to come through, and I fought it, and your guides were like, do it. And I was like, okay, God. So this could be a continuation or just a second message that someone else needs to hear. Drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching, unconditional love, innocent support, whole heart, but exhaustion, a long journey, a depletion, a fatigue, apology, return, forgive, and apologize. So there may be a person around you that you feel an innocent, wholehearted, unconditional relationship for, love for, but there's a disconnect and a detach. This has been exhausting and will continue to deplete you. Someone may need to apologize. That may need to happen if it is allowable, because it's exhausting and it's disconnecting you. Yeah, you might feel some unconditional love for this person or this situation, but yeah. So I was like, okay, what's your advice for this scenario? reconciliation came out. Stay optimistic about your love life, past life connection. So I've got 2 cards of apology here. Either you want to apologize, somebody else might return and apologize, or you just plain frickin' want them to apologize. They may or they may not, Libra. Just pay attention to the fact that you really are meant to be having a fresh start, and there's distance between you and this person, maybe for a reason. There's been illusions. You might be experiencing illusions that you need to address and address your own heart fog. Like, you can love somebody, but it's exhausting. So someone may return from your past in November. You need to stay optimistic about your love life, though. Your guides are saying positive thinking will bring you romance, not negative thinking, not the past or the future. Positive, okay? Stay positive. And past life relationship, you've known each other before. You could have been connected in a past life. When you're connected to somebody in a past life, it can be confusing as shit, and you don't know why you feel the way you feel about them. FYI, people, just because you knew someone in a past life does not make them your twin flame or your soulmate. It means one thing: you just knew them in a past life. So it's hard. It's confusing. But this could just simply mean you've known them from the past. So focus on the fact that it's exhausting you. And everybody needs to use their words. I just heard another download. Don't just let this person back in unless they address you guys definitely need to apologize. Somebody needs to apologize. Don't just unconditionally love a person to the point where it exhausts you and let them just slip back in and say, hey, Libra, discuss the apology and try to stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. 2 downloads came through. So let's look at the tarot for you guys. At the center of it all, I have the Knight of Cups, but he's in reverse. The challenge or the catalyst is the 3 of Cups. So this definitely looks like something from the heart chakra. First of all, this could be like a creative venture that you're meant to be pouring your heart into. The Knight of Cups is often an artist. It can be a young water sign, but I often associate the Knight of Cups with Libra. It's often a person between the ages of about 18 or 19 to 35-ish, early 30s. But the Knight of Cups really pours his heart into something, and he really wears his heart on his sleeve. He's not tied down and he's not committed. It's creative, it's romantic, it's charming, it's full of beauty and imagination. When it comes in reverse, something might just not be what you thought it was, okay? Try to stay realistic about what you pour your heart into and whom and why. You might be dealing with a person that's stressed out and can't deal. You yourself might be a little stressed out. Be realistic. Watch out for feelings of jealousy and moodiness. Try not to have an overactive imagination. Try not to over romanticize something. There may be some kind of a creative collaboration or project you're meant to be pouring your heart into, Libra. These knights, these horses, you've heard me say it before and you'll hear me say it again. They plateau, okay? These people come and go on a horse. He looks like Adam Levine, right? It's so hot. Hey, girl, that's what he seems to say. But these horses need to rest. This energy might just be plateauing. You may just need to get out with the friends or with this person and creatively collaborate. There may be a situation with a person where there's not a lot of commitment, but there's a lot of emotion. Okay, so let your friends help you focus on the bonds of friendship. Get together and brainstorm for creative collaboration. You might just have a hard time pouring your heart into something. Shit, you might just find out somebody just wants to come and go like Romeo. Our creative energy ebbs and flows. Focus on the authenticity and the unity. For some of you, because solitude came out and isolation, the challenge is getting out there and you're like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it with people emotionally. So address that. There might be a lack of attraction between you and a person or a situation in November as well. It will just be a time to face your fears and focus on your personal goals. Let's see what comes out. Spirit for Libra, universe for Libra, sun, rising, moon, Libra, November. Please show us the future to help us make the best decisions for Libra. What will be driving Libra? What gets them out of bed in November? Libra. For Libra. Okay, 10 of Cups. Well, you certainly want long-term emotional stability. You're focused on your heart chakra for sure with all these cups. The 10 of Cups is divine love and blissful relationships and harmony and total value alignment. Really wanting that for yourself, your family, your tribe. That's what's driving you. I couldn't ask for a more beautiful thing to drive a person. So that's what's driving you. But what's happening deep within, and what happened in the recent past and deep within that's affecting Libra the most in November? Show me clearly, Spirit. It's this one. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Well, you might have had a hard time being flexible and adaptable in a situation. You might have realized you cheated yourself. You could have exposed some secrets that were kept. Someone may feel guilty. Someone may be wanting to turn over a new leaf. You were a person you connect to with the Seven of Swords, um, may have like imposter syndrome where you feel unworthy in some way. So if you're having a guilty conscience about something, address it. Address any issues with self-deceit as well. And also the Seven of Swords sometimes is necessary where we really we need to tread lightly in a situation and be strategic and act on our own behalf. Deep within, you might feel as though you were not able to do that. You might have just caught somebody lying to you, or you're feeling, the Seven of Swords does suggest that you're feeling somewhat isolated. Okay, but you want this emotional stability. Some of you are recommitting to your emotions and discovering who you truly are, and at addressing insecurities within yourself. I feel that. Okay, what are they thinking about all the time in November? What will their crowning thought be? What is their advice from their highest self? The Nine of Cups in reverse. You really need to focus on inner happiness. So many cups. This is inner happiness. Watch out for indulgences. Watch out for being easily dissatisfied and materialism. Something may just not be a wish come true. Focus on gratitude and contentment and being satisfied in a situation in November. Know that, the Nine of Cups is like we just won the lottery and it's wish fulfillment. I think that you want to pour your heart into something with wish fulfillment, but I don't think you want to do it at the expense of emotional stability. Some of you are addressing issues with not being satisfied all the time, or like, what is my wish come true? Why can't I pour my heart into it? Maybe I need to talk to some other people about it. That may be what's happening here. Okay, what is coming in for them? What action will be taken in November for Libra? What action will they take? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, I see two tens here, so endings of cycles. And these are the good tens. I mean, the Ten of Wands in reverse is where, first of all, are you making your kids help you carry in the groceries? Are you delegating your burdens and responsibilities? This does suggest you're doing it all and carrying a heavy burden, but it usually suggests a delegation and a release. I do notice in this deck, she's got her ox and her shit, and she's moving on somewhere. You may have a hard time moving on from something, but I think you're trying to release burdens. Something may just not have been a wish come true. And you're having a hard time pouring your heart into something in November. This Knight of Cups can be brought into balance, and so can this. All of this these are good. These three things can be fixed, especially if you focus on the oracle advice as well. Thank you so much, Spirit. Show me how Libra will see themselves in November. How will Libra see themselves? How will Libra see themselves? You have two cards coming out here for you. The King of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Well, I think you're a little mad about something and you're kind of confused. First of all, you might feel a little emotionally overwhelmed. Good Lord, there's a lot of cups here. So you might not know entirely where you stand with a situation. You have a lot of choices. You have a lot of opportunities. Watch out for living in an illusion and doing any wishful thinking with the Seven of Cups. But he's like, I have choices. Some of you are disconnecting from another air sign, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the King of Swords has very high standards, and he represents intellectual power and mental clarity and authority and truth. So when the King of Swords flips into the reverse, he has a quiet power and he has an inner truth. Try not to have unrealistic expectations and standards for other people or yourself. Do not manipulate or misuse your power. If another person is doing this and confusing you, you'll catch them. Okay. And some of you are just having a hard time coming up with a good strategy for something. You're in your energy here, Libra. Watch out for being cold and cut off, and watch for any anger issues you may have. Or you're just dealing with a person that you're like, I have other choices, Okay. And try not to get the last word with anybody either. It's not necessary. Just you do you and you know you, okay? What are hidden factors for Libra in November? What are hidden factors for Libra in November? The Page of Cups in reverse. There's that reconciliation. If you were waiting for an apology from somebody, they may not be able to cough it up. The Page of Cups in reverse is coming either from within you or in an energy around you and you're not aware of it. The Page of Cups in reverse feels very vulnerable. He flakes out of stuff at the last minute sometimes. He feels a little creatively blocked up. He doubts his intuition. A person around you may be a little childish. They may be vengeful. They may even cling to youth. They may deliver bad news. This is also about a broken dream. For any of you with children, if you're concerned about them, check in with that child. But don't doubt your own intuition. This is where somebody has a new idea, but they're not ready to open up and explore it emotionally yet. So address creative blocks and feelings of vulnerability and emotional immaturity within yourself. If someone else is being that way with you, do not let them mess with this stability that is what's driving you. And don't let it piss you off, okay? What's happening in their emotions? What's happening in Libra's emotions? The Ace of Swords. I know that's right. You know the truth. You want breakthroughs in your life. You want mental clarity. You want honesty. You want success. Libra wants a new idea. Once you let go of these burdens and get right with your king energy, this could be something you realize about a person. And in regards to this Knight of Cups in reverse, if this is you, Libra, having a hard time pouring your heart into something, be easy on yourself and be realistic. I got to be honest, the Knight of Cups energy is very difficult to sustain. Unless you're a 20-year-old water sign, you know? Like, be easy on yourself. You're onto something here, though. You do want to break through. You're trying to cut through to the truth of something here. I think you're going through the process of figuring out what your wish come true is. The Hangman in reverse. I think you realize that there's a situation that's gone stagnant and someone else is not taking the right point of view. Make sure you're open to the right point of view, Libra. You may decide you can't make a sacrifice with something, but I think that you are with this 10 of Wands. I think you're letting some shit go. What's the final outcome for Libra in November if they stay on present course, Spirit? What is the final outcome? Please show us clearly. Thank you. The Star, the hope for humanity. Hello, Aquarius. I love that this showed up for you. You are wishing on a star. You may be at a distance from something that's important to you, Libra. This is where we look up at night at the North Star and think, what is my purpose? What is my path? What is my true calling? You have hope. You have faith. Try not to invest in a person or a situation that will not open up with you and is confusing you, though. That is my personal advice to you. What else drives Libra? What else drives Libra? No, that's too many cards. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So we've got an Ace of Swords in the upright. You got two aces here, which is good. Definitely address any distractions or delays and the full growth potential of new starts in your life. Tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Why is that here? Some of you are just dealing with a Gemini. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. You've had a hard time deep within letting something go from your past. This might have involved dishonesty or deception on someone's part. Don't cheat yourself and don't kid yourself. It was not going to bring an ascension with the Hierophant here. Don't cling to old ways either. The Hierophant in reverse suggests that we want to march to the beat of our own drum and be our own best teacher, have something non-conventional, follow our own path. You might have been dealing with a person that didn't want to commit, or you couldn't commit. You could not have an ascension. Make sure you're letting go of the old ways and not allowing friends, family, and society at large to pressure you and keep you from knowing who you are and moving on. You're meant to be authentic. Very much so. What else is their soul telling them? With the Nine of Cups in reverse, what else will they be thinking of? Like, something's just not a wish come true. I need to focus on inner happiness, and I need to focus on total emotional stability. Some of you have been connecting to a Scorpio or a water sign, or this is water coming out. Your guides are saying, anyone could be the Queen of Cups, even a man. Listen to your emotional intuition and move towards emotional stability. I would be careful being loving to a fault with another person. You could be connecting to someone where there's an energetic age difference possibly as well. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I just got some sensations on my left leg with that. So focus on long-term emotional stability. If someone else in your life needs to be released to do that, let them do that. What else will they be doing with the Ten of Wands in reverse? The High Priestess, Pisces, Libra. You will be calm and passive. I am an island. I chase nothing. I do not show my hand of cards in the poker game of life. I listen to my intuition. I listen to my intuition and try to have a balanced heart chakra. Show me the energy around Libra. A person around them, how does this person feel about Libra? They're not opening up. They're afraid of something. The Devil. They are a temptation for you. Either that or they are a Capricorn, or they may be focused on a Capricorn now. This person may simply represent a lower energy or something that you are chained and bound to. This person may engage in addictions, restrictions, desire. They may be a temptation for you, or they feel like the devil energy with you. Keep that in mind. What action will this person take towards Libra? They don't know what direction this is going. This Cancerian energy. Their GPS isn't turned on, Libra. Don't go too fast, too hard with this person. This person's got some emotional immaturity issues, or they're triggering yours, and they don't really know what direction they're going either. They might not be able to move on from you, but I think that they have some issues. You listen to your intuition. Don't let anything mess with this emotional stability. Some of you are giving them a hard no. You're like, no, I know the truth. I'm not stupid. I'm intuitive. You think I don't know? I mean, I love you and all, but that's kind of what I'm hearing here. What's coming in after the Star? Oh, what's coming in after the Star? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So make sure you're not wishing on a star for something that's just going to go in circles. Also, some of you may be working really, really hard in November to achieve a goal or a dream. Don't expect perfection out of yourself. Watch for exhaustion or going in circles. Okay, Libra? Yeah, it's definitely time to focus on your own personal direction. If you or a person around you fears the unknown, hang with your friends, listen to your intuition, and focus on emotional stability, deciding what makes your dreams come true. You will be spending time alone, figuring out who you are. Let the endings and the change happen, and focus on your own unique path and challenges. You definitely need to lighten up, Libs. Protect yourself, see things clearly. Go to the eye doctor if you need to. All right, Libra, that was pretty good. That's your November forecast. I hope this resonates with you. If it resonates, I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. If you're watching this on Soma, Chandra, Libra, check out readings for all 12 zodiac signs on Soma, Chandra Tarot. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. You feel me? I feel you. I'll see you guys next time.